Morning, hope everyone's good. Hope everyone had a good night's sleep. Yeah, just been watching a couple of things on YouTube, on TalkSport and everything, where they have a chat with an agent. Tapping up. What actually is tapping up? Now, I always thought tapping up was blatantly when the club or a member of the club or whatever goes directly to the player and talks to him, basically, gets his information out of him. I thought a club was allowed, or turn the situation around, an agent was allowed to go to the club, or the club was allowed to go to the agent to get the information. From what the agent, in the link I'm going to send you for TalkSport, watch it from 3 minutes 30 seconds, 3 minutes 20 seconds sort of thing, and watch it up from there. The agent who's talking on there clearly gets asked, is an agent allowed to speak to a club at any time about information about the player? At any time before they've gone to the club or whatever. He says no. Not at any time is a club allowed to go to an agent or a player first, but the agent was the question, because that is basically tapping up the player because he's the direct contact with the player. So he then states clear as day, but we all know it happens. We all know it goes on. Like we all know things go on down an alleyway or around the bloody corner, and you just turn a blind eye to it. Basically, is what he's pretty much saying. Is how I've translated it. So if Spurs or a Spurs agent, whatever, had gone to the agent of Morgan Gibbs and got his information, that is actually illegal. That is tapping up. And that is what Forest are claiming, which I didn't think going to the agent was actually tapping up. But then it also sort of makes sense on its direct contact to the player, same as the agent ain't allowed to go and let off the information either. But then you sit there and you think, well, what's the point of the agent? Is he really just there to sort the deal out, basically, like a solicitor? So I don't know, maybe I've translated this a bit wrong for myself. But the agent does clear as day state, at any time, a player cannot go to a club, whatever else, but a club cannot go to an agent or a player, because it is then tapping up. So does that actually mean Spurs did tap him up? I mean, of course they probably did. Of course we went to the agent and got the information, because that's what you do. But it does actually state on there that is actually tapping up, and it is illegal to do it at any time in football. Morgan Gibbs White's still going to happen, whatever, and that. Forest just being fruity about it. But yeah, watch it from 3 minutes 20 seconds, 3 minutes 30 seconds, because I'm going to put the link on here for after it and that. Tell me what you think of it and what you make of it. Maybe I've just misunderstood this and interpreted it wrong myself. Anyway, have a good day.